Alright, Salam. Salam, guys. It's Bronx Near 3 here. Let's hit it. Alright, Everyone Rose was a long ass book, chapter 10. That was long as fuck. Alright, time to get out of here.
We're back.
Voice acting, finally.
Today was so much fun!
Oh, hey, welcome back. Wait, where the fuck's that voice acting?
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
Huh? Father? When did you get back? When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class. And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here. It does my heart good to see you again, Laura. It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child. But it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
That's the Radiant Blade Master. Laura's dad seems so cool. Sounds embarrassed, but I've rarely seen her so happy.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates from Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arcade, the ruling lord here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters. So it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
This is delicious. Look careful, Milliam, you're going to drip sauce all over the table. Wow, so this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You can say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds and all the way to thirds. That's roast wild boar. It's been a staple in many local dishes for generations. Is something troubling you, son of the house, Alberea? You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, it's just that I know my family has to cause you a lot of trouble. Jesus. You see? Oh, that, just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility are as sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. Come, tell me about your day. I hear you fought Klaus this afternoon, and much victorious at that. We did, though I feel like he was holding back against us. No, nonsense, my lady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing you soar to even greater heights. Marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend the girls' school in the capital, but you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thors. So perhaps this is how things were meant to be. I feel the same, Laura. Rean, was it? I'm curious. I can see this fear in your swordsmanship. A certain hesitation. Huh? Father? The sword of hermit you confide, in addition to being your master and the founder of the 8 Leagues 1 Blade School, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who was the victor? The victor has yet to be decided. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience, we always lose track of time. To think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you, the world truly is a vast place. I can hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. But getting back to what I was saying, the 8 Leagues One Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. The style's philosophy has such depth, it's not difficult to see why one who masters it is known as the Divine Blade. But there's something about you, Rean, something that terrifies you so much that its mere shadow pins you in place. So I'm certainly referring to. I've occasionally gotten that impression myself. So this is the burden Rean carries. Indeed, it seems like whatever happened this old schoolhouse last month had something to do with it, but you had me at a loss. I never would imagine you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind. What? Well, my lord, I ask you as a Radiant Blade Master, would you grant me the honor of a duel?
Wow, this is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master! But is he really strong enough to beat him?
He doesn't stand a chance. Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arcade...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Rean, please reconsider. You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This duel is between Rean and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the 8 Leaves is capable of.
What the?
Whoa! Amazing!
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable.
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arcade family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him... Rean Schwarzer of the 8 Leaves One Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arcade, master and successor of the Arcade School. Ready. Begin! Now, show me what you're capable of.
Here we go!
Yeah, I'm not winning this one. Viscount Arcade. The Arcade School's foremost practitioner, known as the Radiant Blade Master, wields a sword with inhuman strength.
Here we go!
Shit.
Go! My turn!
You will not be...
My turn! Here we go!
You will not be...
I won't give up! Not yet! I'm sorry, everyone.
Ouch!
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Rean is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet, at once.
Father?
I know you're capable of more than this. But if you are still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
He disappeared?
No. Too slow.
Whoa!
This is...
Is this what Rean is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill. I want to see your true potential. Now. Now.
My counter save are it's pretty much the same.
Now. Now. Now.
Yeah, wow.
Now. 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 You will not be now. Now. Impressive. But not enough to best me. Now. Next time, Rean. Phoenix Slash!
Rean!
Rean! Wow! That duel was crazy!
Yeah. Though it all makes sense now. Why Rean asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. Were you shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you all right, Rean?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back. I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature. But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Rean.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes. Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people, but it's far preferable to standing still.
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy. It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him, nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine, fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Drinks are on me someday.
Whoa. Wow, what a view. Looking at the lake, it's like gazing into a vast mirror. Suppose that wharf you can see in the distance must be over in the southern province. You see the Saint's castle way more clear today, too. So this is what Legrand looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Well, both faces of the town have a place in my heart. Hey, I'm sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday. Yeah, Rean, you really did. However, what you did was out of necessity, correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I'd never been able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings, but across the swords with your father, it was like I finally realized what he wanted me to understand all those years. Honestly, in that case, I don't criticize what you did. I can understand that feeling, struggling for even in the face of diversity. In face of adversity. Seems like the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Rean, I think you owe us an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen this like. It was so cool. You like suddenly turned into a whole different person, almost like some kind of power that was locked up inside you came running out of one big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must have seemed like. There's some beast like instinct sleeping inside me, and when I completely lose control of myself, it just swallows me up and transforms me somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, and all my life I've lived in fear of it, of that other self. It seems a strange burden to bear, something beast-like. I don't know, it seems pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you stronger, why not just be like that all the time? I wish it were that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought that if I could match the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh? No, Rean. But he said that Airsling's will help you realize something, right? Right. I can't deny up and down, but doing that doesn't change the fact that it's in there somewhere. As I can accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past or really think about my future. I mean, that sounds so simple saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it. I see. And the trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So you tend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way to is uncertain. Huh? That's actually rather inspiring. Fuck you. I hope you'll tell Group B what you've shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear from you. Yeah, I think I will. I feel like everyone's been worried about after what happened at the old schoolhouse last month. Hey, I heard big news. You seriously dueled the Rean Blade Master. Well, he was kind enough to give me a chance to test my skill against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling a duel is being generous. Now, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think of trying to duel a Viscount. I know you've battled Sarah and her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see why you did. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in 8 lead school for nothing. You're surprisingly well informed. That's a praise for you. Well, the guild has pretty close ties with the 8 leads 1 blade school after all. Anyway, let me choose those tasks for you today. So recommended to be more, I guess. I'm very curious about this monster examination because didn't want you to overload since I'm planning on giving you an extra task this afternoon. It sounds like this will be your last full day in Legram, so I want you to get the most out of it while I've got you here. Anyway, get on out there and do what you can do. Got it. No sense in waiting to get started then. Well, at least I shouldn't take long. Yeah. No. I won't get no fucking tattoo. Oh, hello everyone. Good day, Sister Theramis. Have you grown accustomed to Legram while I was away? Fuck you, bitch. I have. Everyone's been so kind. The only thing I just can't get used to is the father of Hamakro lackadaisical approach to his work. That's understandable. He's good at points, though. Really, I've yet to see him act like a responsible adult even once. We could probably be gossiping about this, though. Assuming you all came because of the request, right? That's right. I would like you to tell us a little bit more about it. The request mentioned that you plan on making an offering. That's great. Well, I need a number of items in order to make it, and I'd like you to be able to collect them for me if you're able. Do you have time to take this on for me? I can understand if you don't. Sure, we'll see if it fits you. Thank you very much. Let me tell you what I need to do. As Lady Nora knows, it's a custom here in the Legram to hold a ceremonial, hold a memorial service for Saintlet, Sandlock, and Icewear each year. The period in which this service is held is coming up rather soon. That sounds like a downer. Well, it's not supposed to be a lively event. The memorial service is held to mourn the brave warriors who gave their lives during the War of the Lines. Will church be leading the service? The people here seem to have a strong belief in animism, so I wouldn't have expected that to be the case. Not quite. The church is just assisting with it. And it has much deeper roots in the church here, so it's only natural that we respect that. Legrand seems to be similar to Nor in that regard. And it was just as wild bleed over there as it is here. Both communities believe in the church's teachings as well. Well, the church has never once denied the existence of spirits, after all. In my opinion, that's one of the reasons its teachings have spread across continent like they have. Azale has a big enough heart for everyone, huh? And quite right. Getting back on topic, though. I've actually been asked to prepare an offering for the memorial service myself. Oh, will this be your first time doing so? It will. Because of that, I'd like to practice a little before the service itself. That's why I asked you all to collect the ingredients I need for it. So that's how it is. What exactly will be making? I'm going to be making pretzels. Those are those bready things that look like they're all twisted into a knot, right? That's right. However, the pretzels used for the memorial service are made to look like the spirit monument in town. I assume you're looking about the unique looking monument in the center of town. The pretzels here are generally baked to be rather hard, so it'll last longer. It's even said that the Eisenrare carried them onto the battlefield in their combat rations. I suppose that explains why they're given pretzels as an offering then. That's a fascinating historical tidbit. I wouldn't mind a chance to see Airbone's most time-honored pretzels. What ingredients do you need to get then? I almost got. I need to collect 5 hardy powders, 5 clear gelatins, and a type of seasoning called white seed. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to beat up some monsters for that stuff, but what exactly is white seed? They seem to be one of Legram's local crops, according to Father Hamakar. Unfortunately, they're not really in season right now, so none of the stores have any. Well, I think that part should be simple enough, fortunately. Our household's head chef should have some on hand. Oh, that's a huge weight off my shoulders. Right then, let's get her grabbing. Yeah, let's, where should we go or first? Lord, home or the highway? I'm fine with whatever. We'll have Jabot go, we'll both eventually. Laylor, something you need for me. There's a request I'd like to make of you, if I may. Would you ever have any white seed on hand? Of course. Why, it'd be crazy for me not to have some on hand. I've got it stored away, and I always make sure we never run out. How much do you need? I can give you an entire crate if you need. We don't need that much. Well then, I suppose a small bag full should do the trick. I think anything for you, Laylor. All people here really love her, don't they? I'll say. Hello everyone, everybody's grabbing ingredients I need. We sure have. Here you go. Oh, and here's the white sheet you wanted. Thank you. This should be plain. Could you wait in the adjoining room while I mix up a trial batch then? Alright, she mixed the shit. How do they taste? I'm a little surprised to be honest, but in a good way, I mean. Indeed, these are actually better than I expected. Tasty and filling and free! Fuck this shit. Hey man, fuck you, bitch. Thinking that Eisenreich may have eaten something like this to keep on fighting is kind of moving, really. It really is. Thank goodness. Thank you, and what do you think of them, Laylor? My apologies, I was so engrossed in the taste that I forgot to speak up. They're delicious. If I had seen you make them, I'd swear I came from a kitchen of a professional chef like Yosef. Maybe give me a chance to try them. Hey, Laura. There's still some time before the memorial service, but how about we offer these at St. Stanislaus statue now? I like that. After all, there's no limit on when you can leave an offering. Would you mind if we took some along then, sister? And not at all. It would be rude of us to indulge in all of these on our own, after all. Let's go and take some. Yeah, be on our way then. Yeah, Petrol, yay. Alright, bitch.
Right.
So, Emma was talking to Celine. Celine is a cat, some kind of special cat that talks somehow. She's pretty eerie when you think about it. Yeah. Here we go. I'm sure just to put a smile on her face. Now that's all that's for us to pray. And are there any sort of special requirements for this prayer sort? Not particularly, but it is a custom ring quiet while prayers are being offered. Well, what was your praying on? Alright, bitch. Alright. I was focused so hard on being quiet and then hold on breath. Are you guys still going? It was a valiant battle to remain silent for even a single minute, about Allah's victory remained elusive. Don't be too harsh on her. But then, shall we make our way to the chapel? Yeah, we should report back to Sister Theramis, just in case. Oh. Fuck you, bitch. Make you free help everyone. I feel bad. Hey. Wait. I feel bad about having you run out of town just for my sake. No worries, we're always glad to lend a hand. Yeah, never done a job where purchases were a friend's benefit, but it was worth it. Yeah, they're really delicious. The batch you make out for the more service sounds really good. You'll have nothing to worry about. I'll do everything to make sure that's the case. Oh, I'll get to offer you all your war for help me. Someone, please take these. Thank you very much. I'll be sure to put them to good use. That's one down at least. Let's move along right to the other one. Alright, bitch. Fucking cunt. Stupid bitch. All the fog on the highway is clear. Yeah, it's much easier to see all the surrounding areas now. Today I can hardly see my hand. Hey. my hand in front of my face yesterday. Well, at least we don't have to worry about getting lost today. Maybe find alternative roads through the area that we missed yesterday too. It's very likely we should keep an eye out for those while we're looking for the pieces we select. Yeah, so basically, guys, you stupid fucking bastards. He stole from me, man. Basically, I'm thinking about Zootopia 2 or Avatar. Yeah, he stole. But yeah, the mist is gone, so yeah. I'm sorry I'm reading so fast a lot, or I've seen Rean very annoyed. I just get annoyed lately, and I'm just, going for some stuff. There's like there's a path this way too. I didn't notice it when yesterday when passing. The mist was clear, which makes seeing paths much easier. I think this path leads to the top of the hill. Perhaps we just need to do something about this log before we can go here. Let me snap it like a toothpick, and we'll leave the headless lamb down. Hope you don't mind. No problemo. What the hell is Eustace doing here? I don't want you punk ass over here. Fucking piece of shit.
My turn.
My turn.
I've got this.
They gave him lobotomy.
Bring it on. My turn.
My turn. You still have a lot of training to do.
Bring it on. My turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Hey! We should keep going.
Making progress.
Fucking bastards. He's trying to hurt me.
Oh wow, there's a river out here.
I remember playing in this river when I was young. A worthy adversary. Of course.
Yes, sir. There.
Okay, yeah.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe for now.
These people are crazy.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Where are you? Well, give it to Elliot. He told me.
This one looks dangerous.
Here we go.
Be careful. Yeah.
Right. Hey!
My turn.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
They still realize me.
We have nothing to fear.
Okay.
Here I go. There.
Right. Evil will fall before my blade.
Let's go, Lamb.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Here I go. There. Well, that's that. Let's get going.
I'm not.
You're gonna have some accountability.
We
for
have
that.
nothing to fear.
Okay.
Chaos brain.
Yes, sir.
Of course. You still have a lot of training to do.
Just get.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, it's so cool here. You'd hardly really believe it's summer.
The weather's pleasant today. A fine wind blowing too.
Bring it on! My turn! The second form! Damn! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Goodbye.
It's my turn.
course.
My turn.
I've got this!
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
I've got this!
Let's go, Lemmy.
My turn!
Watching that.
The second form! Damn! Has a chance!
Gotcha. My turn. There.
My turn.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Here. Let's keep going.
Yay!
We have nothing
Here
to
we go.
fear.
There! Go!
Gotcha. Yes, sir. There. Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
Is that must be a monster Toval sent us out here to take care. I never seen anything like it. They didn't even realize it. Kind of looks like some sort of machine. Anyway, you look at it, clearly something strange about the thing. I suppose that's what we've been sitting here to exterminate. At this point, we can't just go back and finish the job. Let's see what Sparks made up. Orange guard, everyone.
Watch out! Here we go! Go!
Sorry.
Yeah. Analyzing the enemy's vitals. All complete.
Funks J9, mechanical monster has immense firepower. For all else,
Right.
others unknown. Rean Walls will see.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Blade Dance! You still have a lot of training to do.
Cross
I did
Crusade.
it!
He said it seems more appropriate the way you say it was destroyed. Yeah, I need to find a living creature. A mechanical monster. What's something like this doing on Logram Highway? Maybe our intelligence cadet might be able to show some of this. You're the one with a mysterious mechanical painting after all. That's a good point, actually. I don't think this thing is any relation to the Lambys. For one thing, it looks like it's made of metal. That's true. Our electrum and the combat shells are practically MCD made of some other substance. And while they may be integrating, the combat shells do have a certain kind of warmth to them. I don't think that matters. They all seem suspicious. Mammalium doesn't probably... right, this thing doesn't seem enough like Graham linked it to. With back to the Graham, I have a feeling Toval wants to hear about it as soon as possible. Sure, he may even know something about it himself. What back to the Graham it is. You're just terminated from this position. No? Bye. Yeah. You're some stupid bitch.
It's enormous. Stay on guard.
Shut up, motherfucker. I'm sorry.
We have nothing
Go.
to fear.
There! Now's a chance!
Gotcha.
You're done!
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate.
Right.
Too slow! Go! Go!
Gotcha.
I hate.
Here I go.
My turn. Evil will fall before my blade.
Yeah, they were hurting me a lot in there. It was bad. No. I'm so glad they're dead. Bam. Something seems this. The town seems isn't usually this noisy. Looks like the Lions back at the border. Who are these weird people about? Imperials, bitch. I'm gonna kill this fucking bastard. Looks like soldiers from the provincial armies. It seems that way. White and purple seem those come back in Hyrule. I believe the combination color represents the Lamar provincial army. But Lamar's on the other side of Innsbruck. What business could their Per's army have? It looks like you're back. Fuck you, bastard. Koval, do you have any idea what's going on here? We're on the streets as they reposition the line of the wharf on the far shore, bitch. So why we're seeing Lamar's provincial army and not Sutherland is still a mystery. And though some big shot noble is visiting the Viscount as we speak. Never noble visiting, father. Who could possibly? It's a bit concerning. Well, if you're curious, why don't you take a look for yourself? Since you returned from the highway, that means you took care of that monster, right? But that's true. Actually, there's something you wanted to ask regarding ask you about. Make a monster, you say? Fuck you, bitch. Well, I'm not sure. And, so yeah. But I'll have to go look at what's left just in case. Here's your reward. I'll be checking out what's going on if that's come out to mention to you. Yeah. He definitely seems like he knows something we don't. Well, for now, there's no harm in leaving the matter to him. Right, we should see what's going on at Laura's house. Agreed. No, officer guy disposed currently on our command repaired. Enough about why they're here. Fuck you, Michael. Sorry. Oh, hey, isn't that? There's no need to be so hasty. At least give my pro some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm here the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you oversee the importance of my presence. A man's work is decided not by himself, but those he rubs elbows with. Wow. And while I'm sure you understand, I appreciate if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. I'm sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us want any trouble now, do we? And what with that, yeah. Actually, no. See ya. Excuse us. Yeah, run a fucking scam. My visit, young Laura, and uses Alberea too. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Grace. Sorry, Miss Wrinkle. I appreciate all you continue to do for my followers, bastards. They must know him. Yeah, and well, look how tense they are. I was expecting him to show up here of all people. That's Duke Cayenne, head of the foremost of the four great houses, the ruler of the port city of Ortis. His authority extends over the entire province of Lamar to the west. Duke Cayenne. Please, sir. Oh, I love to stay and talk a while, but I'm afraid other Earthman has called me away. I'll endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. For now, I bid you farewell. Oh, what have we here? So you're Thors Military Academy Class 7, huh? How do you... Oh, just happened to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch. Good, good. Enough with chit chat. His Grace awaits. Excuse us. See you, kids. Who are those men? They don't look like soldiers from a provincial army, that's for sure. And they did seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Cayenne. You don't look concerned, but it seems like they finally begun to act. No factors have been acting secret. Indeed, for the past month, they've been quite active behind closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this is news to our youngest classmate. Well, yeah, the television is all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict or performance. And seriously, so what have they been up to skirting around all this time? This is just Rean, basically the leader of a noble faction. I sure wasn't expecting him to come all the way out here in person, nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here just that I attended. My father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from a faction. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and reformers preferring to remain neutral. Should belong to noble faction. However, they're convinced that all nobles should belong to noble faction as a matter of course. I've heard they're quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction to their ranks. But I've been correct to assume that my family's involved in all this. I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Albreda should lead the four great houses, but I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. Eustace, if you don't mind my asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? I need not worry about your family's allegiance. Lord Schwarzer is likely known as a more obstinate man than I. I can't imagine you have any interest in swearing the questionable acts of our other nobles. I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say so. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can all make. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on my other little trips. I apologize for suddenness, but please tend to my absences. As you wish, my lord. Yeah, Father. What then? Also, son, let's continue. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, thus preventing them from being taken in by a noble faction coalition members. Yeah. Father, I approve of course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. So, what are you doing here? Are you here as well? When you missed a chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne, did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Berahard? Wait, then I couldn't have. Did it belong to the Albreda family? Or Rufus Albreda got into it? So, yeah, it's likely that you couldn't ask for classier escort. So Rufus was here. Well, he's heir to the Albreda family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Cayenne, it's not at all trying to Rufus pick it up. But I did fuck you. But yeah, man. But I know you didn't come here to volunteer company on my trip. Well, it just so happens that these guys have brought me a pretty curious story. You know, we've got confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on a highway outside of Legram. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one's appeared since the counterfeition of launch. Sir Cassius launched 2 years ago. That's right. I'm thinking that was the first time we met, wasn't it? And it was indeed. It was a strange coincidence. Any found you never in here? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch. But I suspect it may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. All right. That's what I wanted to hear, Father. It sounds like there's a lot going on here. Just a factious bunhead. So I can't say for certain just yet, but if we turn up anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah and she'll pass it on. Alright, here's what I've got for you this afternoon. When you finish for the day, I appreciate you can head to the guild and file your reports. If you know an accountant telling you how to do it, nothing difficult. Got it. Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock up before leaving tonight. Someone else should be coming in to take care of things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best to take care of your absence. I wish you well in your studies. Hope you're forgiven for leaving suddenly. Not to worry, Father. I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality and agreeing for our duel. I look forward to your next meeting, as do I. The show of great promise swordsman. I hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. I hope all of you will continue to look past her uncle father and continue giving her your friendship support. A single father, the fact that I've yet to hearing tales of budding romance concerns my daughter has been worried father. It will be our pleasure. She sure does seem popular with the girls, so I pray you have a safe journey. And you probably done first. Catch you later and have my best. Thank you, Arthur. I'm gonna confirm the death of these people. So one must always be so. Honestly, you've got one amazing dad. Free spirit, open mind, not to mention incredibly strong. I can tell you how you grew up like you did, huh? Green's right, you know. Your living proof that parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness, but that or feel woefully inadequate in comparison to inferiority complex. But all told, your living proof that daughter of the RC House has grown up in sound mind and body. Stop teasing me at once. Moving on, Tova has us looking at the deal. We may have only half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Now look at her trying to change the subject. I am not. One additional question we had. After you turn to the guild fire force, the time of day will advance to evening, the main story will proceed. Alright, that's all for this one. Rust there 3 options. We do that. See you later.